Hey everybody.
Hello there.
And welcome back to another edition of The Life of Cheryl.
And Chris.
And Ty.
Yeah, don't forget me.
So today is Wednesday. Y'all thought I was going to say Thursday. I knew y'all was thinking. Y'all realize we're going around a curve because you can always tell when Ty's hanging on like we're on a roller coaster.
Because I don't want this camera to go flying over there and then we're going to have to restart the recording.
Yeah. We are on our way to grocery shop again. We did the two-part shop today. We have finished H-E-B. Ty did it in a record time in there, like 20 minutes.
Again, I'm still not sure 20 minutes is my fastest. I'm pretty sure I did one faster in 17 minutes, I think.
But let's say he may have, but y'all, based on what they're doing down there right now, H-E-B, they're tearing the parking lot up. And you have limited parking, and it's usually more busier. Based on all the construction, he did good.
Yeah.
He really did. He did good.
Because there was pretty much no one in the aisles, but everyone was out at the checkout station.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to just cruise through there with ease and just grab everything that we needed.
Okay, do I get back on 35 and then get back off? Is that what we did last time? Or did we stay straight all the way? Do you remember? I know we have to get off, but did we get back on 35 and then get off, or did we just stay straight?
Oh, shoot, I don't remember.
See, that I don't remember.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, don't tell me we forgot.
Well, I guess we'll figure it out, won't we?
Target lost.
You know what? We will. We will.
Okay. So, anyways, y'all, well, we're on our way. We're going back to Brookshire Brothers.
Yep.
Now, we have not, at this time that we're doing this video, we have not posted the first Brookshire Brothers. So, by the time y'all see this video right now that we're doing, you should have already seen the Brookshire Brothers, which means I have to get that one out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Because we don't want these to cross over. It would look different. So, we're trying to stay ahead. We do these filmings, y'all. We film for the channel a couple videos in advance. And then, by the time we get them uploaded and put out there on the channel, y'all are seeing what just happened maybe a couple days ago. But we have to stay ahead of filming because we always make sure we got to have stuff to put out for you. So we try to stay at least 2 videos or 2 events that we're doing ahead of the video that we just put out.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah, it's like the videos we end up putting out, like those events have already happened like a couple days ago.
Yeah. So today we're going back to Brookshire Brothers in Lorena, Texas, and we're just coasting on the feeder road because we can.
I mean, shoot, what else are we gonna do?
So right now, y'all, our gas is shooting up again, but surprisingly, the Walmart is only $2.88, which I think is pretty good if you need gas, considering right now with the summer coming and the summer blend of gas, they're starting to jack it up again. No secrets there. But anyways, so we got a lot of the shopping done. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to stop at the light here. That's right, we have to cross over here. So we got a lot of shopping done. We got about 90% done.
There's like a couple items that we have to get.
Now, this place over here, and we're going to try to, maybe when we come out, we can take pictures of it. And eventually we're going to start filming inside the stores again. But Ty's going to have to be more incognito when we go in there, because the last time when we did it at H-E-B, of course, they shut it down. Y'all go check that episode out if you haven't checked it out yet.
Because last time we were using a stand, and then the times where we're not, we barely film much, just close-ups of our faces.
This place over here, we probably could get away with it. Because
I don't know. Well, I don't know. It's a smaller venue.
It is very small in there. I think we're gonna save it for the big Walmart shop, the one that we just passed.
Yeah, if we're gonna do shopping again, we need to do it in a bigger place. That's probably why we got shut down.
Yeah, these little mom and pop stores, I call them mom and pop stores. You know, it is a corporation, but it's family-owned stores. Like they're just small.
They pretty much are.
Yeah, they are. They're family-owned, so you can't get away with it. Like H-E-B is pretty big though, but it's still a family corporate store. but they just have different policies. Like you go to national chains like Walmart's and Aldi's and stuff, those bigger, real big box grocery stores, usually don't have a problem filming.
Usually.
That's just the way it is. But, I don't know what the big deal is. What secrets they got in there? Milk, bread, everybody carrying this stuff. Are they scared that you're going to, I think a lot of them don't like it because they think that you're revealing their layout of the store, or you're revealing their prices, and the other competitors see what the prices are. But they can send their own people in and look at your prices. Like if we were with Brookshire Brothers Corporation, we could walk around H-E-B and snap pictures of their prices all day long or write it down.
I mean, for the most...
They got people that can do that.
I mean, for the most part, most of them simply just don't want a lot of people filming in there because they're trying to protect the security of the other customers there.
How do you think about that? A free tower. I'm going to tow one to tow one.
Even though, it's mostly in the smaller...
New text message from 32,665.
Siri always does this, y'all.
It's usually much more the smaller towns and communities that, again, do this.
Yeah. Well,
it's a much bigger city. They're not going to be as strict on it.
Well, this store is small too.
That's why I'm a little...
All the stores we shop at are small. Have you noticed, basically?
Berkshire's isn't that small.
The community is.
Yeah, this is true. This one is definitely small. It's that's why I'm a bit more I don't know about filming in here.
But y'all know why we're really going over here again. It's not because of the carts that do actually seem to work decently. Other than the one I did get on, it worked, but it seemed like it was a little slow to get going, like the transmission was on its way out. Well, hopefully Ty will find me he can find me the biggest one to have. Ooh. And
assuming I can find a bigger one.
And me almost run into somebody did stop in the middle of the road here. You got to pay attention, because I would have ran into them not paying attention.
The last thing I need is for you to run into someone.
So, anyways, we are... You know what, Ty? I bet we did get on the freeway last time. It's taken quite a while to get down here. We must have rode I-35 down. We probably should have got on the interstate, because we're having to stop at a lot of these.
No, wait, I think they're going the right spot. This is right.
No, I believe we had been on the interstate and then got off on the exit. We ain't got that far to go, though.
We're almost there.
Yeah, but y'all know, like I said, the saving grace for it all isn't because of the shopping cart that works over here as a motorized one. It's because we found a little secret again. The deli. Now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. The deli looks like it's a blast to the past.
Yes.
Look like they could use some remodeling. Right?
The deli has seen some stuff.
It's not... That's brand new. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
It's not modernized in there. Let's put it that way. Oh, that's terrible, y'all. The new billboards. Horrible. They shouldn't be putting that. More casinos mean more crime. Stop TexasCasinos.com. Are you kidding me?
Oh, come on.
They so scared about getting them casinos in there. Casinos do not cause more crime.
What? I bet you it's a Texas lottery behind that one.
It probably is, because they don't want them to come in here. They got the sole monopoly. Y'all, we are starting to see casino signs here because we're trying to get casinos in here. They want to vote them in, and you can believe when we get to the polls, hopefully they'll pass. But we might have casinos here, and boy, the state is going nuts because they're trying to stop at these organizations. Texas needs casinos, y'all, because that helps with school education, that helps with colleges, that brings money and economy here. Because Texans go out of state and spend their money at the casinos in Louisiana or Oklahoma or New Mexico. We're surrounded by all states that have lotteries. Arkansas has casinos. Everybody has them. Oklahoma, not Texas. For some odd reason, Louisiana they're the only oddball in the South that decide we don't need them. Yeah, actually we do.
Come on. Really? the Texas Lottery is so particular about this situation. It's like they will not allow.
So if y'all live in Texas, my viewers that live in Texas, y'all vote for them casinos. That's a good thing. That's going to bring economy. And I also say, vote, legalize weed, legalize recreational use of marijuana. Now, some of y'all may not agree on what I'm saying right now, and that's okay. I respect you not to want it, but the ones that do respect my feelings, let's get it done. That's all I can say.
All right.
There we are.
There they are.
Now it's significantly, 11 cents higher on their gas. Notice that.
Wow.
Okay, so now we're going to see if we find a good parking space here. Because remember, this don't have all the best parking. We never been here. I don't think, was it a Wednesday? It wasn't Wednesday we was here.
No, it was Thursday.
All right, so now we're going to see what it's like in the middle of the week, y'all. The good news is we did apply for a membership card.
So hopefully things will be going much better this time. That's why I wanted to, give this one a second chance. Now that we have, I was like, hey, now we have a card.
Oh yes, the tobacco bar. Okay, it looked like I see a handicap in the front. Look.
Oh, wait.
All right, we might have got lucky here, y'all.
That might be a handicap.
All right, so we're going to see if we got a crypt parking today. Oh, I think we got a couple of them, Todd.
Oh, look at that. A little variety.
All right, so we did find one in front. All right.
Look at that. Right by the front door.
Okay, y'all, we made it to Brookshire Brothers. Ty's going to go in there and get a cart. And then when we come back, we're going to see how this went again. Don't go nowhere. Hey everybody.
Hello.
We're back.
Yes, we are.
As you can see, we've done our Brookshire Brothers shopping.
Yep. We just nabbed a few odds and ends, and now we're on our way home.
Alright, so here's our review of what's gone on today. So today, we didn't have no issues with the cart.
No.
And we did find a good parking spot right off the bat.
Right in front of the doorway.
Now, let me keep in mind the motorized carts. This is like I can't win for lose. Now, the other ones at Brookshire's, they're comfortable enough to ride in. They just don't be dependable.
Well, here it's the opposite.
Yes,
The The carts work.
They're dependable, but it's hard to keep my big ass in them.
It's like
I'm sliding, literally, y'all. I mean, the seats ain't but about this big. It seemed like it's just not a lot of room, even for bigger folks to sit in. And the way it's angled, it's like they keep wanting to eject me out of there. So I have to grin and bear it just to get around the store. And it's just a pain in the butt. And then I just kind of stand up a little bit and stretch out and reseat myself to kind of make it work. But we got through that.
Yeah.
The one major downfall today, y'all, the price. Definitely, hands down, the price is terrible. They're a lot more expensive than HEB or Brookshire's. So Brookshire Brothers, y'all, I don't know what y'all got going on with your prices, but they're not the best. Even with the so-called rewards that we signed up for, I don't see where it took off, but like 61 cents on one thing and 51 cents and $1, I think, off another. So we saved about $2. And when we go to Brookshire's, I usually save about $11, $12, $13. Sometimes a little more.
So, yeah.
So, big difference.
Are,
everything's a little pricier. For the same stuff that we get elsewhere, I've noticed it's between $1 and $2 more on some of the stuff. So, for case in point, we got some Orville Redenbacher popcorn.
Yep.
It's usually $5.90, $5.80, $5.99 at best at HEB for a 12-pack. This 12-pack here was $7.99. So that's $2 more. Well, when you go around and you're getting 20 items in your cart, take 20 times $2 extra more dollars. Your grocery bill done jacked up by $40 more. See what I'm getting at?
Yep.
So it's not a big deal if you're only going in for one item. You might could get by and not feel the pinch. But when you do a whole bill of groceries, then you wonder why your bill is like it doesn't have a baby. It's like, what the hell? My whole grocery list done had twins and triplets on the way. Yeah. Now, so that's the downfall. So we're going to do a little something different now. We may go back to Brookshire's next time so we can kind of see how, because I know it's not that bad going in. It's about $30, $40.
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Seem like. I don't know, y'all. But.
A very big but.
There was one good saving grace out of it all. And the Ty's going to tell you about it.
Can you guess what it is? Because if you've seen any of our shopping videos about Brookshire's, you might already know what it is. But for those of you who don't, it's the deli. When it comes to Brookshire's, I always love praising their deli. For all the good food that they have there, pretty good stuff. It's always been a bit of a saving grace for them. It counteracts with every other inconvenience in the store. And I was pretty hard about Brookshire Brothers Deli. About expectations that, I didn't really know what to expect over there. But after going there last time and this time, I can certainly say that their deli is fairly comparable to Brookshire's. Some stuff they do a little different, but some of their stuff is actually, in my opinion, a little better. Granted, it's a little more pricier, so there's that.
Yeah, they ain't better on price. Because even our deli foods was a little bit more than what it should have been.
Yep.
Our lunch was a lot more. Like about $4, almost $5 more than what they usually is. I'm telling y'all, man, it's just, everything was freaking expensive today. It was for what we got. We got almost $100 worth of food back there, and literally all we got is 4 bags.
Fiddle faddle.
Of stuff in it. I'm telling y'all, we overpaid today. Big time. But, again, Ty's deli experience. So, we have come to find out that the burritos are hands down the best.
I don't even know what that means.
Look,
far.
I'll give it to Brookshire's and their burritos. Good old Delis over there.
We haven't tried Walmart's burritos, but we're going to have to try it before we make a really total assessment. But right now, the burritos that we have for lunch, they're in the first place in the race.
I will give it to Brookshire's that they do make some pretty good burritos. But Brookshire Brothers does some things that Brookshire's doesn't do. Brookshire's, they have much more thicker burritos. They're much more short and squat. While Brookshire Brothers has much more longer burritos.
Like a long pepperoni.
On top of that, the way that the tortilla is cooked for Brookshire's, it's a bit more, a little more thicker, a bit more crunchier. But for Brookshire Brothers, it's much more softer and creamier with that first bite. Because inside a Brookshire... Well, it's got cheese on the inside.
I know. Go ahead.
I don't know what you're thinking about. But it's got cheese on the inside, and that cheese really adds to the flavor. It makes it taste a bit more better, more good. Now, if only Brookshire started adding cheese in theirs, well, shoot, then we'd really have some real competition. But I have to give it, Brookshire Brothers, the burritos, I'm kind of leaning a bit more towards. And now, again, if they weren't so pricey, well, then shoot, that's just the only hitch right there.
And his idea of the corn dogs were cornier.
At least with the corn dogs, at Brookshire's, like, okay, but here at Brookshire Brothers, the little, the stuff that they put on the corn dogs, you could actually taste the corn in it.
The cornbread mix.
Yeah, the cornbread mix. You can actually taste the corn in it. I don't know a better way to explain it. It's just, you can taste more of that corn flavor.
I think what it is like at Brookshire's, they cook them to where they're a little more firmer and harder, so the cornbread cooks more. Here, if they cook them just enough to get them cooked and golden, and then they pull them out of the shortening, and so when you bite into them, they're still soft. They cooked all the way through that crust that goes around the dog, around the hot dog. Therefore, you get more. Now, I'm not saying that it's not saying the batter's raw, but it's a more soft, not quite hard up corn.
I think that's fair.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The texture of the breading around the corn dog, they just do it like to a perfection.
Yeah.
So it's cooked, but it's not hard as a rock and to break your teeth.
Oh, of course not.
It's soft, like a blanket.
Yes.
And we also know from experience the chicken. Now, Todd thinks the chicken is definitely Brookshire's got it going. Versus Brookshire's Brothers.
The chicken is one of contempt. Just like the burritos, the chicken varies differently between the two places.
Oh, yeah.
Brookshire's is much more crunchier chicken. The breading, much more crunchier, much more crispier, and tastes a bit more juicier when you bite into it. Brookshire Brothers, however, has a much more simpler batter. It's much more softer. Got a different array of spices to it. A bit of different spices and seasoning. It's like you're trying to compare crunchy KFC to original KFC.
It's the battle of the Dueling Delis. Watcha Dueling Delis!
Like they're both pretty good, but personally, I put my more favoring towards Brookshire's crunchier chicken. It's just there's much more chicken to it.
So what he's saying is, they got better chicken than Brookshire Brothers, but Brookshire Brothers got better burritos and corn dogs than Brookshire's. This is getting confusing. We're Dueling Delis!
They're both easily comparable to one another.
Yes. There's different similarities. So not all delis are created alike.
No.
That's what we found out. Right?
Yep.
So we have dueling delis now. Which deli will stand up and be the top? Now, we're not going to finalize our idea or opinions on it until we have tried the Walmart one.
I didn't even know Walmart was going to be stepping in on this. I thought this was a Brookshire's only battle. I didn't think we were going to have someone jumping in out of nowhere.
Oh, no, we still got to do the Walmart yet. We're going to do a Walmart shop, and because I want to also check the prices versus how we've been shopping.
And I didn't even think
we might even just do the Walmart next time.
I mean, we could.
And then we get it out of the way and we know what's going on.
Well, how about that? We'll have a 3-way battle.
There you go.
Challengers incoming. Walmart.
And we'll go to show, and if we need to be, I will stretch you out to one more, and we'll go to Super HEB and check out their deli. That's another deli we have to try.
Okay, this is just going for a battle between Berkshires. Just everyone else is jumping in on this. It's a free-for-all at this point.
We should see who gets crowned the deli king.
You know what? We ought to do that.
Why not?
Just like you said, set the record straight. Who's the deli king around here?
We're going to find that out. Now we done turned this into a contest, didn't we?
This is one moment. This goes from a simple, idle telly review.
Will the delicious deli please stand up? And they all have the same things that we like. They have the chicken, they have the corn dogs, they have the burritos, they got fish, whatever your fancy is. They got all that at all these different delis that we're talking about.
But
so we are able to compare it.
The difference is how they go about it.
Yes.
Based on whether
seasonings, how well they cook it, how they prepared it, who cooks it. Because even different people cook it. One person may drop those burritos in there, and they might cook it for 3 minutes, and somebody else come by and leave it in there for 4 minutes. So it makes a big difference. Harder, firmer, softer, more burned up, more golden, delicious. It just, you got to know. The only way you know is you try different places, because they always have different people preparing it.
Yep.
And of course, we see no Chumley there. No surprise there.
Once again, there's Chumley.
Yes.
Which, funny enough, when I came in to get the cart, he was on his lunch break. He was sitting there right by the dining area by the deli, and he was just having his lunch.
But, so basically, y'all, the deli was Ty's saving grace again.
The deli, I tell you, they always, I swear, they always gotta have good deli. It's like, say what you all about Berkshires and Berkshire Brothers, the two of them may be competing. But gosh dang it, there's one thing that these two can agree on, is that a good deli makes the difference.
Apparently.
It seems to be the only thing they can agree on. But
apparently that is the case here, y'all. With flying colors.
It's like, well, at least they both have good deli, so at least they can agree there.
So, now it'll be just for us to conform and figure out what our best shopping strategies are. HEB is pretty good about the prices overall, so it's good that we're able to get that localized done. And then our little sub shopping part, we just have to be a little more assertive and be more frugal about where we're going to shop for that second part of our shop that we do.
Yeah.
And then hopefully it's whatever we agree on, what's more price effective, we can also reap the benefits of having a good deli that's at that location.
Yep. Well, maybe we will do that next time. Maybe next week we could try Walmart. It's been a while. It'll give us a chance to try their deli. And hey, we can do the hat challenge.
Yes, we've been saying we're going to do that. That would probably be a separate video. Possibly. I don't know. Depending on how long it'd be. But, I guess we'll get run out of there, but, you know.
No, Walmart is a much bigger venue. There's no way they're going to micromanage it like they would with some of these smaller places.
Yeah, and that'd be the next one. Walmart runs us out. We already got HB shut us down. Who else could do it?
And shoot, they're going to shut us down. Have you seen some of the wild cast of characters that enter that Walmart? I think
we had enough wild cast characters right there at the Berkshire today, y'all.
The Berkshire Brothers, they've got quite the slew of characters.
Listen, anybody that lives in rural town areas like we do, y'all know already that, you know, and I'm sure in the city, the busier, bustling, and big city type places, y'all probably see a lot of going on too. So I would say it's probably all over the place, but it's just something about country folks, y'all. We see, I don't know, we just see a whole lot of weird stuff.
I mean, what can you say, Dad? I mean,
I'm used to it because I've been living in the country for a long time, and I've been raised that way. So, but we've always, you know, had some uniform to ourselves. Like some of these people out here, y'all, I just can't even explain it. They just don't think about how they look when they go into a store. They're not very presentable. They not wearing, sometimes they don't even wear appropriate clothing when they go in the store. Or they're going in house shoes and stuff. Like me.
Well, to be fair, Dave.
Like me. Who got house shoes on today?
I know. Well, from what I've seen, Dad, in my personal opinion, it just seems like that they're more worried about, feeling comfortable. They're not worried about trying to get some of the latest trends and fashions. They're just walking out in something that they feel comfortable.
It might be comfortable, but we don't need to see a worn-out nightgown, see-through nightgown on some of these people. I'll tell you, I've seen a lot of weird stuff. So when we go to Walmart, we already know, me and him already know that, but we haven't been here so long, but usually we're buzzing around that cart and we're getting attention all over. And we do.
Well, yeah, the times that we used to go there.
And women be thirsty.
Okay.
Alright, so anyways, we got cut off there, y'all. These people be calling spam and scam.
Just really? Right there. Right
Spam and scam, y'all. No, I was saying, when I say thirsty, I'm saying these women will just be hitting on men like it's the Walmart dating site.
Well, a lot of them do tend to just greet you, just, oh, hi, how are you?
They be trying to do more than that.
Well, I mean, what can I say, Dad? You've got a lot of charm to you.
Well, thank you.
It's like, hey, you still got it going?
Somebody gotta have something going for them. It's a compliment, I'll take it.
Yeah.
It ain't like I used to have it going, but anyways. Yeah, but no, seriously, we have a lot of fun when we go to these places. I think it's because they see two clowns coming in. They know it's going to be a circus and a party when we get in there. Because we will make it fun. We make stuff fun. The one thing I can say is Ty's got a lot of his traits from me. And the older he gets, the more I'm seeing him. Such as his comedy side. And he's a little clown half the time, but I love it. Because you never know. And if you're not feeling well, or if you're having kind of a rough day, just hang around him for a little while, and he'll take your frown and turn it upside down. Because Ty is he's a good character person, and he's just like everybody else. Some days Ty, he can get pissed off too or be mad.
Yeah,
everybody can, but I'm saying, but he's a very positive person. That I can say.
You should be fairly optimistic about a lot of things. There's too much negativity in the world,
Oh, tell me about it. And that's one thing that I have to work on, because Cheryl will always say that I'm more negative. And I never used to be that way. I just recently got that way in the last couple of years. Mainly when I started feeling bad and dealing with more pains and stuff in my legs and stuff. It tends to make, you can't help but be grouchy. You try to be good. You try to be, positive. But when you're hurting, and it feels like someone's knocking you out with a sledgehammer in your knees, how are you supposed to go, hi, good morning, how are you doing? Yeah, you're more like, ah! Ah! Ah!
The world's got a lot of bad stuff going on. There's always some sort of problem somewhere. Problems in government, problems in politics, problems in economy and whatnot. And sometimes there's not really much that you can do about it.
It's going to get a lot worse before it ever gets better, I can tell you that. Y'all just wait and see. I told y'all 2024 is going to be a very, very tough year for all of us. It's coming. So you need to be prepared. Save your pennies now. You might want to start stockpiling on some things. Non-perishable foods, toilet paper, toothpaste, stuff like that, because we're going to need it. And gas is going to soar. And I predict by September, October this year, y'all, we're going to see $4 and $5 gas prices. I know some people are like, I hope the hell not. And I'm just, and then before anybody says, well, how do you know this? I don't know it. I'm just basing it on my own opinions and just kind of putting puzzle pieces together. What's going on in the world? What's going on with the OPEC? Because OPEC is the one that controls all the oil industry. And oil, of course, is refined into gas. I look at how much the gas prices are. I look
New
at
text
the
message from +1.668229401.
Spam and scam, y'all. I look at the stock market. I look at what's going on. I look at where wars are breaking out. Because everybody knows when there's war going in countries like Ukraine and Russia, it costs everybody else's economy. Okay? All this stuff factors. So, yes, I'm watching to see what's going on. And that's how I come up with it. And don't forget, it's also getting time to think about what? Voting again. Yes, it'll be time to start voting. New president again. Oh boy, here we go again. So all this stuff adds up. And now one of the most major things that's going on right now is the debt ceiling. They don't want to raise the debt ceiling. The Republicans said they'll vote it down if we don't agree on certain terms on the Democrat side. Y'all, they want to this is trying to turn into a dictatorship. They want the Democrats in the House and Senate to agree on a certain amount of rules that they wrote up, or they won't vote yes to raise the debt ceiling. Now, everybody knows, if you know what the debt ceiling is, that's how much this country is in debt and how much we owe other people. And it's somewhere, I think, $35 trillion, they said. I think we're at 35, 36 trillion now. It was about 28, 29 trillion until Trump got in there and jacked the shit out of it. But whatever, how many trillion it is, they don't want to raise it. What happens if they don't raise it? Social Security payments stop for everybody. Wouldn't be good for me. Medicare shuts down. Okay, this is going to be a problem. So it's important every year that comes in May and October, they have to look at the debt ceiling and they have to prove it if they're going to raise the bar up. If not, we can't go any further because we hit it. That's the ceiling. We got to raise it up, the debt ceiling. So, you know, I don't know what they're going to do. We should have never got in this problem. But this started with all different things they should have been doing. The government is just bleh, make me want to just throw up. So we'll have to see what happens. In the meantime, we're going to keep putting out our videos. We're going to keep entertaining y'all, educating y'all, and just having fun. We really appreciate y'all. And Ty, tell them why it's important they should subscribe.
Because when you subscribe, when you leave down a like, or you leave down a comment, it always helps out the channel. Because we want to get to interact with you, Care Bears. And we want to help expand the channel. We want to do more. We want to be able to... What's the best way of putting this?
We want to be able to entertain our listeners, our viewers, and also we want to share our lives with them. And that's what it's all about. We want to, invite them into our family.
I think that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. And we love each and every one of y'all out there. Thank y'all for the beautiful comments that are coming in. And I see we got another new subscriber. We're getting some new subscribers coming in. Hello to, I think it's Ghana or Nigeria, one of our newest members. So I want to say hello to the motherland out there in Africa. And we got people in England and different places. Got one in Asia. We're getting them all over the continent, y'all. So we want to. That's nice. Our family's coming together from all over the world. The Care Bear family is growing, and we hope that you continue to tell people you know and tell them we want them to be part of the family. We would love to adopt y'all. All you gotta do is hit that subscribe button. And we got lots of more videos coming up. We got more events that we're going to be filming here soon. So we don't want you to miss out on anything. And most of all, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for helping this channel grow. Let's continue to make 2023 a success with the Life with Cheryl and Chris. And we'll see you again soon on another video, right?
Right.
And we're going to get home and put this crud up now. But we're just about at the house. So with that being said, in the spirit of what Cheryl always says, and she is getting ready to put groceries up now when we get home. We are the Cares, and Karen is sharing, and we're sharing our lives with you. Bye, everybody.
Take care, everybody.
Take care.